Teaching is the profession that creates all others. It is the key fundamental to a student's success. Education is all around us and it's ever progressing, and therefore it is not limited to what we learn in our textbooks. However, we must admit that our current education system lacks in
keeping the students' interests. Teachers don't take into account the different learning styles. Some students prefer visual learning, which is like diagrams and pictures and all that. Other students prefer learning in groups, so they're like more social. Others prefer working alone.
Take Charlie Brown, for example. All the adults sound the way they do to the younger characters because they're not really interesting. And in our school systems, when teachers are giving a lesson that they themselves aren't engaged in, they can't expect the students to be interested as well.
Language plays a huge part in student morale. Hearing our teachers say, like, we're going to fail our math exam and they don't even care, isn't really encouraging. Whereas, like, positivity can come a long way. So saying, like, oh, I see you got, like, a hard time on your test, how about we revise it together, can be helpful.
As previously mentioned, teaching is the profession that creates all others. In many respects, we agree with Ido, who wrote an article for Wired magazine on neurodiversity. He suggests that our current education systems are stuck in the 1900s, in the time of the Industrial Revolution. While rote learning, memorization, and repetitiveness may have been skills necessary for factory work, it's not really skills that we need as the 21st century learners.
Students need to feel inspired and that their interests, they're taken into account. So like positive school culture should be encouraging and dynamic and encourage students to take part in like innovative projects. In a toxic school culture, students aren't encouraged to be themselves and they often have to strive for perfection. They're often pitted against each other, and there's a rivalry between the students and a tension between the staff. We've been lucky enough to meet a lot of very inspiring teachers in our time at the Joliet High School. Some of them like Miss Malorny and Miss Laurie, who are here tonight, and Miss Perrault, who have inspired us and encouraged us to reach out for our achievements, and they've brought us with support and encouragement, and they've been there. They've been great mentors and role models, and we consider them family.
So it's time to make a change, and we can start in our classrooms. So as William Arthur Ward once said, the mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, and the great teacher inspires.
Thank you.